Yeah, it's a little damp out.
No, man. I feel like the brush fire is at an all-time high in this. As usual.
This is the exact same footage we got last time.
Yeah, as usual, it looks pretty empty.
Yep.
It looks like there was nobody here, and we'll probably have to knock on the door a lot.
Arcadia Manager, banging. We're off to the backpacking campsite.
We are in the adventure wagon. The Dub Giddy.
Yeah.
Hey guys, John, Pat, we're surviving on the cheap. Winter budget trip. We are heading out into Arcadia. It's chilly a little bit, and it's damp. No snow, but it's damp.
It's raining, sort of. Overcast skies.
Some decent weather now. We got a good weather window, so we're hiking in. We're gonna set up camp. But hey,
ducks. Ducks off in the distance.
Speaking of ducks, we have a new we have 2 new trip. John has his, but this is the bronzed duck.
I don't know where my duck is.
This is our new mascot, the bronzed duck.
I think I lost my duck.
All right, well, we only have 1 mascot now.
Bronze duck.
All right, so we're off.
These are heavy packs.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, like that. You gotta look at that.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you an update on something just to be wary about when you're out in the wilderness going backpacking. This is something we picked up right off the trail. It's a 20 gauge shotgun shell. And why is that important? Well, we're out right now in turkey season, and we're in an area where you can't legally hunt. So it's good to wear bright colors. Pack your orange safety vests in. We have reflectives on. So it's just a word to the wise or word to the wary. I don't know.
It's a word to the people.
Word to the people.
It's good. Yeah. I would think it'd be cool if instead of the text it was. What's up, guys? Woo! Made it to the campsite. Wait, why did you do that? You're not tired, are you?
Yeah. No, my back's sweating a little bit.
I'm not sweating a bit.
That's why I shut my layers down. Try and dry off.
It's pretty cool right now. I'd say it's probably 45. Not too bad, but we made it. The river is beautiful. It's huge.
Yeah, I think it's flowing like crazy. We'll show you shortly.
It's probably twice as wide as last time, and maybe twice as deep.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can catch a little something.
We could paddle that section.
We could. Just in circles.
But yeah, so we're gonna set up camp and. Alright guys, so as you can see, camp's all set up. We were going to do lean-tos, but we figured that the hammocks were a little bit better choice because we'd be up off the cold, wet ground.
I mean, we're taking a risk with convection, because it might get cold, but we put them as low to the ground as possible, and we're banking on the fact that it won't get too cold tonight, so we'll see.
Yeah. It's supposed to be around 42 degrees, so it's not too bad. But yeah, so right now our next main priority is fire. So yeah, we're gonna get that going.
If it were any darker, we'd try to make fire first and just try to make do with what we have for shelter, because fire is probably the most important thing.
Yeah.
But we had a little bit of daylight when we got here, so
yep.
Fire is priority now.
Yep, so we'll get that going.
We gotta do something quick.
So what we're trying to do here, make a fire. But as you can see, most of the tinder out here is really wet. We knew it was gonna be wet. It's been raining for a couple days now. So we brought along a few sticks of fat wood. What fat wood is, it's just a piece of pine wood that's impregnated with oils. Not oils, excuse me, resins. Impregnated. But yeah, so this stuff actually goes up really well. So without this stuff, it'd be pretty difficult for us to make fire, especially quickly, like we need to. But all I'm doing here, very carefully, is just splitting this stuff down, make it as thin as possible.
Get the fire going.
Yeah, so when you're thinking of fire, there's three different main categories of fire. Of fuel for a fire. There's tinder, kindling, and fuel. This is an example of a kindling. It's really wet though. In our conditions also, there's really nothing out here that's fluffy and nice for kindling. So we kind of had to cheat. We brought along some fat wood, which is pine wood that is soaked in resin. You can find it naturally out here in old stumps and stuff, but it's hard to get to. So we brought it along, and yeah, hopefully we can get a fire going with it. So if you can find stuff like that in some southeastern places, you can get old man's beard. But yeah, we don't have any moss,
anything.
So first thing you want to do is kind of take your fire pit and dig out a little trench. And what that's going to do is let oxygen get to your fire. And then we're going to start laying all this fat wood very carefully. You can split this stuff very carefully. Yeah. Watched a kid cut a finger off doing this one time. No lie.
Really?
It was, yeah.
Back in
It was actually at a family campground.
Really?
Yep. And he was splitting little things of kindling like this.
This camera has a great depth of field. Does it? Like, it's right here, and it looks like, you know how most cameras, like, it looks like you're way closer than you are, and you can't get a lot in the picture?
Yeah.
This looks like both of us in the picture from there.
And it's worth saying that if you got pretty hurt out here, you're kind of having to deal with it.
Yeah.
Because it's a far hike in, so it's going to be pretty tough. So it's easier just to be really careful.
Now, I think what we might do is, once we get the fire going, get some hot rocks or something, or some rocks rather, heat them up, and then we can use those, kind of put them under our hammocks or whatever if we start to get cold. But just keep them by the fire. They're also good to cook over, so you're not cooking directly to the fire, so you can have a bunch of stuff going over once. Good idea. Make sure when you're starting a fire too, when you're laying down all your kindling, some people are just in a rush to get warm and to get the fire going, but if you don't have enough kindling and you try to start the fire, you'll be excited for 2 seconds, because you'll have a fire and then none of your wood will catch. So you'll have to start over again. So make sure you have a good bed of whatever is flammable and stuff that can also sustain the fire, not just make it go out like that.
And then once you get this fat wood going, I mean, you can light a piece this big. That's how crazy this stuff is. This stuff is so wet.
The fire is actually a fire. It's not just a ball of smoke anymore. We're just trying to dry up some of the wood that we gathered. We started the fire with some small tinder, like we said. We got some bigger logs to burn throughout the night, so that way there's at least a source of warmth always. Tents are set up. The weather seems to be holding back. It's just misting a little bit. But we're content. We're content. We're just boiling some water for tomorrow and for later on if we need any more drinking water. John forgot to bring fresh drinking water in.
I wanted to challenge myself.
It's not true, he just forgot. But it's alright. It's more entertaining for you guys. But less pleasurable for us, which is always good. It's probably not, but we'll see what happens. We're going to try to see if we can catch some crayfish tonight. We brought flashlights. This going to work well for us last time. The water's pretty rapid though. It's moving decent bit, but there's
Muy rápido.
Muy rápido. But there's some decent pools here and there. We can see if we find any calm spots and drop a line and see if we can catch some craydaddies. Have a good old crayfish boil.
Ooh, that'd be good.
That would be delicious.